All righty. I wanted to give you a special presentation by one of our leaders, Kenneth Reed. Enjoy.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. I'm glad you landed here to be with us tonight. We're so excited to have you. My name is Keenith Reed, and I'll be your presenter for tonight. Now, guys, I have something that's going to flat out just blow your mind, okay? So I hope you have your seatbelt strapped on because this is going to be an incredible ride. Now, this is very, very simple. It's unique, never been done before, and I think you're going to see what I see. Now, let me say this. Now, if you see this and it doesn't make sense to you, I wouldn't do it. If it didn't make sense, guys, who would do it? But so many people see the vision here that is just taking off like wildfire. Now, we're at our beginning stages. We're going to have some exciting news at the end of this presentation, so stay tuned. But I want to get right into it now. Before I get started, we don't make any income claims. Results may vary because we know that's dependent on you. But also, the company can help you here. And I'm going to share with you how that works, okay? So let's get right into our presentation. Okay, folks, what am I referring to? Onemarketplace, guys. Onemarketplace is going to change how we shop, okay? You're looking at the future of shopping, and you are here at the present time to take full advantage before this thing just takes off, okay? So as we go through this, guys, I hope you have your notepad so you can take copious notes. But guys, let's get this thing started. Now, if we're looking to get into something, guys, where we can generate some additional income from home, wouldn't it make sense to get into something that everybody does? Well, here you have it at Onemarketplace. Everybody shops, folks. And that's what we have here to share with you. We're going to show you how to take advantage of what people are already doing. Okay. Now, the question is, are you a smart shopper? Okay. Now, what is the definition of a smart shopper? Well, the definition of a smart shopper is when you receive income from people who shop. Very simple, right? Now, to become a smart shopper and start shopping today, think about this. Now, again, if this doesn't make sense to you, I would not do it. But look how much sense this makes, folks. To become a smart shopper, it only costs you $14.95 a month. That's it. Now, think about this too. With a home-based business, do you understand more tax deductions are given to a home-based business owner than any other industry out there, guys? The home-based business. So again, that question, does it make sense? That makes a lot of sense, okay? Now, all you do is invite others and earn each time someone shops at Onemarketplace. You're going to receive unique discount and offers available to smart shoppers only, folks, okay? Now, this is what's killer. You also earn up to $100 called a loyalty bonus just for being a member. Now, what membership out there just pays you to be a member? Onemarketplace, folks, is the first of its kind. You also will receive for $14.95, you're going to receive $30 in hotel credits every single month that you can use at over 1 million hotels worldwide, folks. This is what we call paid to join and paid to shop. Now, your next adventure could be utilizing your Voyager portal. Now, folks, understand, people pay $50, $100, $150 per month to have access to the Radisson Hotel. Okay, look at the pricing here. Now, this is what you get for $14.95, folks. Unbelievable. Okay. Price line is $373.26. Not bad. Internet rate, $373.38. But with your hotel credits inside of Onemarketplace that you receive every single month, and they don't expire, folks, look at your price. $174 savings, which you pay $198.51. So let me ask you a question. Again, going back to, does this make sense? Would you pay $198.51, or would you prefer to pay $373.26? No brainer to me, right? Now, again, the loyalty bonus, all because you are a smart shopper, folks. Now, this won't happen overnight, of course, but again, if you're getting paid anything to be a member and eventually get to $100 monthly, okay, that covers the cost of your membership. You pay $14.95, you receive $100. Guys, no brainer. Okay. Now that will be split up in a certain way where you get paid in cash or however you want to get paid and smart dollars. That's what I want to talk about. That's what's going to blow your mind. Okay. So let's keep it moving. Now, how simple is this? It's very simple, folks. All you do is stick and stay to get your pay. Stick and stay to get your pay. What an unbelievable concept. Okay. So I got a couple questions for you. Okay. So where can you become a smart shopper? People want to know, right? Well, guess what? Only at Onemarketplace. Onemarketplace, guys, you receive income from people who shop using the first ever connective marketing system. Now, this connective marketing is unreal. Okay. Now, what is Onemarketplace? Let's talk about that. Well, Onemarketplace is an online revenue shopping portal with a wide variety of curated products, and every product earns a commission. Is that powerful? Now, they have a large variety already. Now, again, I got some exciting news at the end, so hold on to your seatbelts, okay? So right now, guys, we have an unbelievable slew of different products from the wellness industry, beauty, anti-inflammatory, travel, health, sleep, food, automotive, and the list will continue to be added on to, folks. It's going to be incredible. So question number 2, who is behind Onemarketplace? Now, I believe a company, the success of that company rises and falls on leadership. And let me tell you, folks, we got some of the best leadership in the industry, okay? Now, let's start with our founder, Mr. Mark Seaforth. Mark is a serial entrepreneur and industry icon for over 50 years. I know Mark personally, guys. This guy who has a heart for people. He wants to see you win. So he's created this concept so you have the best shot at winning. Then you have Frederick. Frederick has been a CEO of no less than 9 international and fast-growing companies. Leadership is important, folks. Then you have Oscar. Oscar has been a CEO of Apple Sweden for over 20 years before joining Onemarketplace. Think about it. Apple, one of the largest companies in the world. I'm just saying, folks, just makes a lot of sense to me, okay? Then you have Bo. Bo, a former managing director of Poker Stars Casino, among many impressive endeavors. So leadership is very important. And guys, we got some of the best leadership in the industry. Now, question number 3, what is connective marketing? Hold on to your seatbelts, folks. Here we go. Now, connective marketing is a system of earning income based on a community of smart shoppers. I like that word, folks, a community, because that's what we are, a community of folks that are working together to help one another. Everybody's helping everybody, folks, just by simply doing what they ordinarily do, shop. Now, how does this community grow with smart shoppers? Well, let's get into it. Now, it starts with the global pod. Now, the global pod is powerful. Now, if you're familiar with, network marketing or MLM and things like that, guys, you have to go out there and build that yourself. You have to go out there and get a team together, and hopefully you and your team can build this thing and create some income for yourself. But here it's totally different, because the global pod, which is corporate company, is filling these things we call pods. And we're going to get into that. Now, think about that. All you got to do is a little something, and the company does a lot of something, okay? Now, the global pod gets filled with people from all over the world. Now, again, you don't know these folks. These are folks that are being put into the company, and they're placed in these individual pods. Now, become a smart shopper and get placed in the global pod. That's the first step, folks. You don't want to wait. You want to get off this webinar as soon as I'm done, get with the person that invited you, and become a smart shopper. Positioning is key, okay? Trust me when I tell you now, positioning is key. Now, smart shoppers, we know, receive the benefits. So again, going back to the question, does it make sense? You get unique discounts and offers available only to smart shoppers. You earn up to $100 in loyalty bonus just for being a member. And then you earn $30 in hotel credits that never expire every single month. That's like no brainer, folks. So get positioned ASAP. Now I'm going to share with you why this positioning is so important, because once this starts to happen like it is now, guys, You couldn't stop it if you wanted to. So positioning, again, is key. What's the next step? Community pods. This is huge because, let me explain how this really works. And I want you to really understand the timing here. Here's where your earning potential starts. Okay. Now, you've invited John. John, you see that in the green? That cone is a pod. Okay. Now, as you can see the numbers there, it says members in each ring. Okay. You have your first ring, which 2 smart shoppers can exist on that ring. Once that is filled, now the company will expand the next ring. That goes to 4. 4 smart shoppers can be on that second ring. Then you have 8. 8 smart shoppers could be on the third ring. And as you can see, it goes on and on. Just double by 2. 16, 32, 64, 128. Once that ring fills, no other smart shoppers can go on that level, and it will expand to the next ring. Now, as I'm shooting this video here, guys, with you and sharing this information, we're on the 11th ring, okay? So you can see that 11th ring there. There's about 2,048 that can go on that particular ring. Now, once that ring fills, what happens? We go to the 12th ring, and we just keep expanding like that, just double by 2, okay? So as you can see here, this is why you want to get positioned ASAP. This is not some sales pitch, folks. This is just how it works. And you want to get positioned. We're talking $14.95 to get positioned. Okay. Now, any business venture you get into, it's going to be hard to find where you start for $14.95. Okay. So in this here, you see John. You brought in John. John starts your first community pod, right? He's a smart shopper also. Now you're that red dot. Okay. You've got a position, which is the most important part. All right. Now let's continue. Let's define a community pod. Now, you get paid on every smart shopper that enters your community pod. Now, remember, you don't have anything to do with the people that are landing inside this community pod. How does that happen? From the global pod. Remember, as people come into the company is placing people in this pod, okay? So your team is growing without you, okay? All you got to do is a few things that I'm going to get into here shortly, and sit back and watch it happen. You could stop it if you wanted to. Okay. Now, a full community pod has 2,047 smart shoppers. Once it gets to that point, the pod is filled. Okay. So remember, you brought in John. As John pod fills, you're getting paid on all the shopping and the memberships inside that pod that you have nothing to do with. How's that sound? Pretty good, right? Let's keep moving. Now, what do you earn from the community pod? Guys, it's fascinating. You earn monthly commissions from the memberships and the shopping in the community pod. So when someone pays a membership, someone shops, you get paid, and you don't have anything to do with that individual inside that pod. Remember, the community pod landing in the global pod, as people join the company is placing people in these pods on the rings. Once that ring is filled, it goes to the next ring, and the company continues to place people in these pods. What a concept, okay? Now, as the community pod grows over time, so does your income. Now, again, this won't happen overnight, but guys, getting positioned and allowing this to take place, you can win here big, okay? Think about this, up to $6,000 monthly from one community pod. That means you invited someone like John. He became a community pod for you, and you can make up to $6,000 or more per pod. What if you did something special, like brought in another pod? Okay. Now, what happens when you add more community pods? Again, let's say you brought in Jamie. Okay. Jamie is your second smart shopper. Remember, look at where they're landing, folks. There are people right now making thousands and thousands of dollars. Okay. Right now, because they got positioned. Okay. They did a little work. They brought in a few people to become a smart shopper, and they created these pods. Okay. So you have John and Jamie here in this equation. Each pod can make you 6,000 or more. So think about it. Do the math. Okay. Now think about, as you start to invite others, all you got to do is very, very simple, folks, is invite people to become a smart shopper by inviting them to a presentation like this. We're going to do these presentation on your behalf. All you got to do is invite, say, hey, look, I got a way that I think you can, potentially retire in three years, or make an additional income in addition to what you already do, or get some great price on things that you already buy. Okay. Now, just take a look at it. That's an invite, just like that. They watch what you're seeing right now, and they're going to be able to make an informed decision. So think about this. Every one of those pods that you see, folks, you can make 6,000 plus or more per pod. So again, it starts when you get positioned. Again, going back to timing, this is the key. So think about all these pods here, folks, and they're filling. You're not filling these pods, remember. Corporate is filling these pods. Every time someone comes in, they're placed in the pods, and it goes round and round and round. It keeps going until that ring completes, and then it goes to the next ring. When that ring completes, it goes to the next ring. That ring completes, and it keeps going until it hits 30 rings. Once it hits 30 rings, guys, that's it. There are no more pods. And that's why you want to get started today, okay? Now, that's a lot of people, but again, wouldn't you prefer to be on the front end of this at the beginning stages? Makes sense, folks. Now, each of your community pods become filled with shoppers from all over the world automatically as the global pod grows, okay? You're not doing it. The global pod is doing it, folks. You just got to get positioned. This is the beautiful part about this. You never have to know the individual, motivate that individual, recruit that individual, train anyone. This is it. This is all we do, folks. We just invite. We're going to have tools for you to also help you invite people to become smart shoppers and allow them to make their own decisions like we're invited here tonight to make an informed decision. It's not a sales pitch. It's if it makes sense to you, you become a smart shopper. If not, you don't. It's just that simple, folks. Now, timing. Timing is everything, folks. If you catch this part right here, the timing aspect, you put in a little work by sending a couple invites out. This thing could change your life forever. Okay? I'm talking about generations from a $14.95 decision you made. Incredible. Now, again, the only question is, how many community pods do you want? It's up to you. Okay, you can get 1, 2, 5, but I have something where I believe everyone should have a goal, okay? Everyone should have a goal to have a certain amount of community pods at the beginning stages. Once you get this number, you can sit back and watch it happen. Now, you're not limited to this number, but you can do more, of course. But when you get to this number, something special happens. Now, believe it or not, it gets better. And we talked about it earlier. It's the introducing of the smart dollars. Now, smart dollars are so unique, guys. It's almost like free money. Okay. It's the concept is so unique and different. It's like, what if I invited you to come to Walmart and I say, hey, I got $1,000 I want to give you to just shop till you drop. Do I have to beg and twist your arm to come to meet me at Walmart to shop? And I'm gonna give you $1,000 to just shop. And then next month I say, hey, look, if you come back next month, I'm gonna give you another $1,000 to just shop till you drop. See, you don't have to convince people to do that. They're gonna be there with bells and whistles, ready to shop. That's what smart dollars are like. So smart dollars are like perpetual income. It happens over and over and over again. Now, see this concept clearly, guys. It blew my mind when I saw it. Smart dollars is something truly unique to Onemarketplace that incentivizes shopping. Okay. As a smart shopper, you get paid both cash and smart dollars. I'm gonna make a distinct difference between the two. Okay. Now, use smart dollars to make purchases inside of Onemarketplace. That's the only place you can use them, right? So, first step. John and his community pods, they go shopping. So everyone inside of John's pod who you invited, right? Every time someone inside that pod goes shopping, you get paid. Step 2, you're going to earn cash commissions from John's entire community pod. But something else happens, folks. You also earn smart dollars from John's entire pod. So again, how many pods do you want? Every time someone lands in that pod, they go shopping or pay a membership, you're getting paid. And with these smart dollars, I'm telling you, it's like free money, folks. Okay? It's very when you go and use them, it's like, wow, am I really doing this? Like it's like free money, okay? And you're able to buy these awesome products inside of One Marketplace that keeps continue to expand. Now, step 3, get your cash payout and your smart dollars every month from all your community pods. Again, how many community pods do you want? How do you get community pods, Keenith? Just invite. That's it. All right. Now, step 4, use your smart dollars and go shopping anytime you like. How fun is that? Every month you're waiting on smart dollars to go shopping. Like, yeah, smart dollars on the way, shopping on the way. And guess what, folks? This just creates more and more perpetual income for you. Now, think about it. You had all these pods and folks are landing inside these pods and they're shopping and you're earning cash in smart dollars. And when you earn your smart dollars, you go shopping. When someone shops inside of One Marketplace, somebody gets paid. And this cycle never stops, folks. Is that unique? Oh my goodness. Now, I want you to take a screenshot of this because this is the compensation, okay? This is just, like I said, it's mind-blowing. But pay attention to why you want to get a certain amount of smart shoppers, okay? Now, check out this first row on your left here. You got your smart shoppers. Then you have your cash assets. Notice there's a percentage there. Then you have smart dollars. There's percentage there. And then you have your earning cap, okay? So in that first line, you have 0 smart shoppers. You hadn't invited anybody. Well, remember, you're going to be earning the loyalty bonus where your income will start to grow over time. Now, it takes a little time, but again, it's for being loyal, okay? Now, once you earn that income, it's going to be split 50-50, 50% cash, 50% smart dollars. Now, once you get to $100, if you haven't brought in any smart shoppers, you hadn't invited anyone, your cap is going to be $100. But is that so bad, right? That's the worst case scenario, right? So let's think about if you go out and invite a few people, especially at the early stages. Guys, it's going to be mind-blowing. You get 1 smart shopper. Look at your percentages. Look at your cash. It's going to be split 50-50, 50% cash, 50% smart dollars. But your income cap just went up. You did a little work by inviting someone, and your income cap is now $500. So your income is going to grow to $500 than your cap, okay? So not bad. Now, let's say you get 2 smart shoppers, 50-50, 2,000 is your cap. Not bad. Now, 3. Now, check this out. Once you have 3 smart shoppers, look at the percentages. 55% cash, 45% smart dollars, 3,000 is your cap. Imagine going out there and enroll, let's say 4 smart shoppers, and you make 60% cash, 40% smart dollars. That's 4,000 cap. Imagine earning up to $4,000, folks, every single month, all because you invited 4 smart shoppers in these beginning stages, guys. This is, oh my goodness. I hope you're picking up what I'm laying down, folks. Oh my goodness. 5 smart shoppers. You got 65%, 35%. You see how those percentages are changing? You're getting more cash, less smart dollars, and your income cap is increasing. So you have 5,000 with 5 smart shoppers. 6, you're at 10,000, 70-30 split. 7, 75, 25% smart dollars, 50 cap. 8, 80%, 20% smart dollars, and 30,000 cap, folks. Then you talk about 9 smart shoppers. You got 85% in cash, 15% is going to be smart dollars. But look at that income cap, 50,000. Could you work with 50,000 a month coming to your household every single month? Hey, sounds good to me. But this is the magic number here. This is the magic number. I have everyone strive for this number here, folks. 10. When you have 10 smart shoppers, look at the numbers. 90% is in cash and 10% is smart dollars, but look at your income. Unlimited. There's no income cap anymore. So I stress that people get your 10, invite 10, and guys, you can sit back and watch it happen. You couldn't stop it if you wanted to. Okay. So really keep this slide, take screenshots, whatever you have to do. But check this out, guys. What I stress: 10 and win. That's my formula. I tell everyone I invite when they come on board, let's get you 10 and win. Find 10 smart shoppers, help them win. How? By showing them how to invite, like you were invited tonight. Okay. The marketplace grows. Remember, I told you couldn't stop it if you wanted to. The marketplace grows. Your income potential becomes unlimited. 10 and win is the magic. That's when the magic happens. Now, again, you're not limited to 10. You can do way more, but that should be a goal for everyone. 10 and win. Now, the choice is yours, folks. Paid to join, paid to shop. Now, to become a smart shopper, how much is it? $14.95. You get paid 3 different ways: customers, loyalty bonus, community pods. Okay. Now, of course, you're gonna get these awesome benefits, unique pricing, also the $30 in hotel credits. Think about it. You pay $14.95 and you see $30 in hotel credits that you can use on hotels around the world, over 1 million. That's insane. That's a no-brainer. Okay. But then if you want to become a Smart Shopper Pro, let's say you're a person that has been in network marketing, MLM, you can build a team. You want to make money faster. You become a Smart Shopper Pro for only $99. You can choose whichever monthly package you want. But guys, this gives you access to 8 additional ways to earn. Now, again, this is for folks that can go out there and build a team to have a circle of influence. That's the Smart Shopper Pro. But the $14.95, that's for everyone. That's the 85 percenters. $14.95, very affordable, and it makes sense for you folks. This is a win-win. Tax deductions, and I'm not a tax advisor, so get with your tax advisor to see all the benefits that are only given to people that own a home-based business. And you're going to see how this makes so much sense. So again, you want to get started today. All right. So big announcement. May 2nd, folks, it's going to be our virtual event. It's going to be our launch event where we officially launch Onemarketplace, folks. You got to be there. They're going to be cash prize given away every 30 minutes. It's going to be fun. You're going to see some of the big announcements. If you think you saw something here, wait until May 2nd. Tune in, plug in. It's going to be a 3-hour event all day. It's going to be spectacular. You're going to see all the announcements, the cash prizes, products given away. It's going to be so much fun, but that's going to be the start of the future of shopping. It starts then officially, folks. So you don't want to be there. Mark this on your calendar so you're there. May 2nd, 2026. That's when lives will change. Okay? Now, what you want to do next, get with the person that invited you here tonight. Get with them. Get positioned tonight. Today, wherever you are in the world, get positioned ASAP, folks. I'm not just saying that. That's just how this works. Timing is critical. You want to get positioned now, okay? And like I said, it's easy just to invite. We're going to have tools. You're going to see some of those being launched. The tools that make it easier and easier to invite someone, where you can just click and send an invite and watch the magic happen. This is going to be phenomenal. Guys, like I said, you want to get back with the person that invited you. We're going to have presentations like this throughout the week from different presenters. You can choose whichever presenter you want. Again, here to help you succeed, folks. This is going to be a ride of your life, okay? So with that, guys, we're going to see you at the top, not from the top, because you, and I do mean you, deserve the best. Take care. God bless.
And that was our one is an incredible opportunity for you to join the new shopping revolution. I've been a partner of this for a while. Take care.